Yeah, hello guys. Good evening, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Football Fan Zone, guys, with your boy Timber Banks. And guys, on this evening show, guys, we're going to talking about transfers because if there's something we can only talk about for the moment, it's only transfers. So we are going to be talking about transfers, everything transfers. And we have seen, we have so many to talk about. We're talking about Messi Greenwood being unveiled, officially unveiled by Olympic Marseille. We'll be looking at the Calafiori deal. What is happening to that deal? Is it breaking off? We'll look at Lukaku, we'll look like Osimhen, we'll look at Aaron Basaka, the possibility of him leaving to join West Ham. We're going to be talking about Scott McTominay, Jao Neves, who else? Manuel Gatti. We're talking about Manuel Gatti. We're talking about Rabio as well. You let me know if you're going to take Rabio at the club. And Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid is, becoming something by day being talked about. And also, we'll be looking more further about the Enzo Fernandez saga. So, you all welcome. Like I said, you're welcome to the stream. So let's kick the show off. Let's kick. Let's kick the show off. Where do we start? I think. I think I will go with. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I think I'll be starting with the Mano Gatti. And this is coming from Plattsburgh. It's coming from Plattsburgh. And it says here, after finalizing, you know, the deal. Let me put it up. I'm coming, guys. Now it says here, after finalizing the deal between what is it called? Trying to just get something here, guys, please. So it says here, coming from Plattsburgh, it says after finalizing the deal with Lenin Euro, because we know Lenin Euro have been officially, been announced today as a United player. I don't think they have announced it as yet, but I don't think there's anything to talk about because we all know the deal have been done already. So I don't think there's anything what talking about, you know. So for me, all I will say is that the deal has been done. Lenny Euro is now a Manchester United player officially. So whatever you guys think it brings into the team, let me know, guys, on the comment section, guys. So I would love to know what you guys feel. Let's get back to it. Now it says after finalizing the deal with Lenny Euro, Manchester United is set to continue pursuing for Manuel Ugarte. And now it seems as if the talks of delayed is also dying down a bit by the day. Though I don't know if Manchester United are staying for delayed. But if you ask me, guys, I'll tell you they still need to make a signing in they need to sign a centre back in Matthias Delete. But it's not in my position to say. I'm just giving my own opinion. And from Plattenberg said they will continue pursuing. Oh, sorry, they will. Manchester United is set to continue pushing. Sorry, for Manuel Ugarte. Being told he is still high on the list of Manchester United, and the 23-year-old center midfield from PSG is also named to join to join Manchester United. But he says there are no agreement yet, but ongoing talks. Though I think the deal will happen. I say the only way the deal will happen, guys, I believe if Manchester United, sorry, PSG are able to get Jao Neves because we all know they want Jao Neves, and I think the price for Jao Neves has come down to around 70 million. So there's every possibility that they will get that deal done. Then it is left to know if PSG will get rid of Manuel Gatti because one thing is this, and it's sure, it clearly shows that Luis Enrique does not really rate Manuel Gatti. So I believe a deal will be done, but it also depends if PSG are able to get the man they want. So I believe PSG are going to sell. I think they are ready to sell. So I think the deal will still get done. But the honest truth is this, guys. What I will say here, and I'll be honest, guys, I've not seen enough of Manu Agati. One thing is this, man. If you can say the same thing as you can put him in the same bracket as a Calafiori. Calafiori, like I said, Zexy, where people I never knew about, nobody knew about them. Though people comes out and say no, they've seen much of them. But if we are being honest and sincere to ourselves, I don't think those people that claims to have seen Manu Agate playing have actually seen him enough. I asked somebody, United fan, I said, like, when you're talking about Lenny Euro, we only saw the clips of Lenny Euro. And we all know when it comes to the clips, I can make a compiling clips of a player or a crap player that will make him look as if he's very, very good. So, and he was like, no, he's a good defender, he's a good defender. And I asked him, how many games have you watched him played? Have you watched him played up to 10 games? But one thing is for sure, guys. Let me just be as if I'm biased. The fact that Real Madrid came for me, PSG, Bayern, Arsenal, Man U, Liverpool, they're chasing Lenny Euro means he's a good player because clubs, especially like Real Madrid, don't go for crap. Whatever player Real Madrid go for, there is a talent in that player. That player is a good player. So that is what I believe. I honestly believe he's a good talent. So I guess we just have to just wait and watch out for that deal if that deal will get done. And I also want to touch on Nico Williams, guys, because one thing is this, guys. Manchester, Barcelona is one kind of a team. You know, every season or every transfer window, what we hear is this. All we hear is it's we always hear the fact that people and fact comes out to say there's always story that Barcelona does not have funds to do transfers. They don't have funds to do transfers. But it's very funny, man, because no matter how you might look at it or see it, Barcelona still will get a deal done every season. They're always saying they're broke, always saying they're broke, but every season they still sign a player. And that is why, for me, I believe Nico Williams will end up at Barcelona because I've seen so many people talking about the fact that um, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man U are looking into the deal. But the honest truth is this, guys, man, when you look at Nico Williams, man, you see a Barcelona player in him. It's as simple as that. You see a Barcelona player in him. And one thing is this, guys, the amount of money that it would take Barcelona or any club out there to get Lenny Euro is not like they did for Jao Neves or they were for Osihmen. I think it's just 60 million or 50 million euros. So I believe Barcelona will be able to do it. And now this was reported by Fabrizio Romano here, and it says here more on Nico Williams and Barca. The agent has met with Barcelona director Deco today. Face-to-face meeting took place in Zaragoza as called by Gerard Romero. Barcelona have made their proposal to Nico, trying to agree on personal terms before English club. One thing is for sure, Chelsea have also, made some inquiry. They've also done some ground job on Nico Williams. But one thing I'm know for sure that everybody, like for me, this deal, Barcelona are going to get this deal done. This guy is going nowhere but Barcelona. That is why I see Nico Williams playing this football. I honestly believe Nico Williams will be playing for Barcelona come next season, guys. Honestly, I don't want to just play around, man. I honestly believe Nico Williams will be playing his football for Real, sorry, for Barcelona next season. Now we're moving to Mason Greenwood, guys. Mason Greenwood has officially signed with Olympic Marseille. At first, all of us thought the president of the mayor of Marseille was going to cause trouble, but from what I see, it's just man, just talking crap, man, because nothing happened. By the way, this year is Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood officially now an Olympic Marseille player. You can see him; he's very happy, and I'm happy for him as well because he is playing under a very very good manager. You know, if there's a coach I rate out there is Deserbi, and the fact that he's going to play under Deserbi is going to ball. Honestly, coming from Fabrizio Romano here, he says official confirmed. Mason Greenwood will sign in as new Olympic Marseille number 10. And we all know this number 10 was being worn by Aubameyang. But Aubameyang left the club. Now Mason Greenwood is taking the number 10 shirt. And it says here 26 million fixed euro, 26 million euro fixed fee, then plus 5 million on add-ons. And depending on the add-ons, I believe Mason Greenwood is going to meet the add-ons. Going then it says here 50% sell on clause for United, which means peradventure that Olympic Marseille get to sell him in the future. Manchester United are going to get 50% of the amount of money he's been sold for, which means if Mason Greenwood is being sold for 60 or 80 million in the future, Manchester United will get 40 million on that deal. And he continues, says Pablo Logera and Mehdi Benatia working on the deal for weeks and got it done with Deserbi calling Mason almost every day. So it's a done deal, and I'm happy for Mason Greenwood. I'm very, very happy for him because we all know what happened, but it has happened and gone, So there you have it, guys. Mason Greenwood is now the new player of uh, Olympic Marseille. Now, just a very, very quick one, guys. It is said, an article came outside that Kylian Mbappe, yeah, it says here, Kylian Mbappe will sue PSG if they don't pay his unpaid wages and bonus, according to his mom. Now, this is something I don't really understand, guys. And it doesn't make sense. No matter how you want to put it, man, you can say is more than that cash. But guys, we're talking about money here. I'm sorry, there's no amount of money a person will be bigger than. And the amount of money here is 80 million. 80 million euros. And I'm sure that 80 million euros will be around, if I'm not mistaken, 80 million, 60 million pounds or 65 million pounds. It's a lot of money. Now, this is what it says here. It says PSG allegedly owes Mbappe 80 million in bonuses and 2 months' wages from 2024. The club reportedly refused to pay in an attempt to recover money for his departure, which Mbappe reportedly agreed to in August. Now, this is coming from ESPN. But the honest truth, guys, we know Mbappe agreed a deal, and we all know he was going to get an extra bonus if he had stayed at the club. He was going to get an extra bonus. The thing is this, man. Mbappe gave PSG every opportunity there was or there is for them to, ship him off. But they decided that they were going to be be greedy, try to hold him against his will with money and everything. And I knew it was not going to end well, guys. I knew at that point in time that wherever this thing is going to is not going to end well. But the honest truth, man, let's be honest, man. This guy have done it. He has played for the club. He has done whatever he could do for the club. And it's not happening. And we all know that he has been wanting to go to Real Madrid for a very long time. He has been wanting to go to Real Madrid for a very long time. Allow this guy go play football. Allow him go play football. So I don't understand, man. Why do you have to hold him his bonuses? Give him his money. Let him leave the club. He served. He played and served you well. So please give the guy his funds, man. Don't let him take you guys to court, because I don't think it would be nice for a player that have played under that club taking PSG to court. It wouldn't make any sense. Now we're moving on to the Osimhen. We're moving on to Osimhen. And Victor Osimhen, coming from Fabrizio Romano, at an creator of Victor Osimhen, his potential exit, he said it was already clear about he said it was already clear packed about Osimhen's exit. The timing is exactly as we expected. There will be no issue. Osimhen has agreed on joining PSG, and PSG want Osimhen, but the club to club agreement is still not done. I believe the deal will get done. I believe the deal will get done because it shows like PSG really need somebody to replace Kylian Mbappe. But do I believe Osimhen can do that? No, I don't think so, and that's the honest truth. But we are going to see with time, we're going to see how that pounds out. But I don't think there's a player out there that will be able to fill in the shoe of Kylian Mbappe, do the same thing Kylian Mbappe did at PSG. I believe Vinicius Junior can do it, but I don't think he will be able to get as much goals as Kylian Mbappe did. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not a good player. I believe he's a good player, but I don't think he will be able to get that much goal like Mbappe. It's going to be very, very difficult, man. It's going to be very, very difficult. But I'm happy that at least he's heading out, because we all know Lukaku. Lukaku. Lukaku is another player that is waiting for this deal to be done, because if Osimhen leaves today, then talks will begin between PSG and Napoli. If Osimhen should leave now, end up at PSG, then talks will start from with Chelsea and Lukaku. So I just hope the deal get finalized. Then Osimhen is allowed to go his way, and Lukaku joins Antonio Conte. Now we'll be talking about this player here, Savio. I don't know if you guys know this guy. He was signed from what's it called, Troyes, but he was playing football at Girona last season. And it says here again, Manchester United City signed Savio from Troyes for £21 million fee, add-ons up to £33.6 million potential final fee. Then it says Begistian. That name is Begestian. He has a big role to play for Man City this season and beyond. We are totally confident in his ability. There you have it. At least Man City have gotten one job done. I don't know what is happening in the Premiership. It looks like every club in the Premiership are not really even signing players, man. Everybody is just so. It just seems Manchester United are the only club out there that is busy, going to the market, getting the players they want. It shows seriousness. And the club you really expect will be in the market, doing what they are supposed to do. Because I believed if there's a club out there that should be, be in the transfer market trying to get players, one of those things should be Arsenal. One of those things should be Arsenal. Right now, we're going to, what's his name? Rabiot. The problem is this, man, guys. Would you sign Rabiot at your club? would you sign Rabiot at your club? Because one thing about Rabiot is this, guys. Every season, Rabiot is always a free agent. He's always a free agent. And what does it mean? Does it mean he's not good enough? Because I believe this guy is very, very good. Like people, give him that credit. 'Cause I don't really, I don't feel him, man. I watched this guy played in the Euros here. It was crap. I'm sorry. No matter there's no way you are convincing me it was rubbish. So he played at the Euros. But one thing is every transfer window is forever available in transfer market as a free agent. So does it mean that even the Juventus he plays for does not really rate him? They don't believe he's a good player. They don't believe he's good enough. Because honestly, I think a deal like this, Man U would want to do such a deal. And it will make perfect sense if they decide to go for a deal like this. So let us get into it. Let me just see what the article says here. It says here from Fabrizio Romano, it says Adrian Rabiot set to leave Juventus and pick a new club as free agent this summer. As always, unless something crazy happens, I don't think anything crazy will happen because Juventus have made their stand clear that he's going to leave the club. But Fabrizio said, unless something crazy happens, he's not going to sign a new deal at Juventus despite the proposal. Rabiot's camps already in contact with several clubs over next move. Do you think Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool are one of those clubs his camp is in contact with? I don't know. I think time will tell as well. But I don't rate him. I don't think he's a good player, honestly. I mean, when you have a player who is always available on the market for free, there's says a lot about that player. I don't think he's a good player, guys. And that's my saying. I saw what he did in the Euros. If what's his name is a good guy, a good manager, Didier Deschamps. If he was a good manager, he would know that he never needed Rabiot in that match, because when you look at immediately he brought in Kamavinga in that match against was Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, against Netherlands. Was it Netherlands or Spain? Yeah, it was Spain. We all saw what happened. Immediately Kamavinga came into the game, and you could see that was something that was lacking. I don't know how that guy still has a job. Honestly, I honestly do not know how that guy still has a job, because he should have been sacked. Honestly, he should have been sacked. So I don't know how the champ is still in a job. But let's move on to the next one, because I want to talk about Enzo Fernandez. And I'm going to be, talking so deep about Enzo Fernandez, because one thing is this, man. People want to make excuses about him not being educated, or he does not know about what he was saying or what he was saying or doing. For me, that is nonsense, guys. Because one thing is this, man. The song they were chanting, they were singing. That song, you need to learn it to master the lyrics. And they know. Well, let me just say, he knows what he was doing. And I just want to see how FIFA is going to tackle this matter. Honestly, I want to see how FIFA is going to address this issue. Because one thing is this: for me, I have said it. I said the best way to punish Argentina would be for them not to defend the World Cup, not to defend the Cinema. Colombia should play that much automatically. They should not defend Copa America. Because if you are going to get rid of racism in football, guys, there are steps that needs to be taken. There are steps that needs to be taken. Like a strong step needs to be taken, guys. So if they're going to get rid of this racism in football, then some decision needs to be made. Now, this is coming from BBC, and it says here Fernandez faces the disciplinary action over alleged racist chant. And it says here Chelsea have begun disciplinary proceeding against midfielder Enzo Fernandez after he posted a video on social media that the French Football Federation said included an alleged racist and discriminatory chant. It's not about France said, you know, it is racism. So BBC, you guys should do better. You should do better because we all know what the chant was. So when you are talking about France said, stop this stupid act and say what it is for what it is. Now, it says here on Tuesday, the France Football Federation said it would file a complaint to the world governing body, which is FIFA, over the video featuring a song sung by some of Argentina's squad about France black players. Fernandez' teammate Wesley Fofana, who has one cap for France, posted an image of the video on Instagram describing it as uninhibited races. Going from Fernandez, a £107 million British record signing in February 2023, said he is truly sorry for the video he posted as Argentina celebrated winning the Copa America. Like, this is just bullshit, guys. To me, this is bullshit, man. There are things you see, you call it for a total bullshit. And this is one of them. It's total bullshit. All this, I'm just waiting to see what FIFA will do. And for me, I'm sorry, this punishment should not be on Enzo Fernandez alone. Because if we are being honest with ourselves, we saw a lot of people watching that video. We saw a lot of people singing the song. There are people that we might not have seen on the video that was also singing the song. So for me, I say you punish the entire team, the entire nation as a whole. And the reason why I said so, you guys will see the reason why I said Argentina as a federation should be banned. If it's for four, it should be banned. Let's make an example of this country. But do you think they will do it? I don't think so because of the money part of it. Now, it says FIFA is also investigating the video in which several members of the Argentina squad take part in a song originally sang by Argentina fans questioning the heritage of France black and mixed race players. And this is a disgrace, man. Honestly. Because you have the likes of Messi. Messi is half Argentina, half Spanish. It's crazy, man. Like, it's crazy. It's mad. This like we're in 2024. This should not be allowed in football. And this is why I honestly believe a strong statement needs to be made here, honestly. Now, going forward, it says that Chelsea have 7 players, France players, who are black or mixed race in their first team squad. Fofana, Disasi, Badishil, Ugochukwu, Nkuku, Gusto, and Sa. The song include highly offensive language, and there is absolutely no excuse for those words, said the Fernandez right now. Then he said, yeah, I stand against discrimination in all forms and apologize for getting caught up in. That's bullshit, man. Honestly. Honestly. I want I want to read the statement by the FIFA and the Football Federation of France. Philippe Diallo. It says, condemn in strong terms the unacceptable and discriminatory remarks that were made against the players of the French team. He added, faced with the seriousness of these shocking remarks, contrary to the value of sport and human rights, the president of France Football Federation decided to directly appeal to his Argentina counterpart and FIFA and to file a legal complaint for racially offensive and discriminatory remarks. Now, the Argentina FA has been approached for comment. France beat Argentina in the last 16 of 2018 World Cup, and Argentina beat France in the final of 2022 World Cup. But what I want to see is how do we go from here? How do we go from here? Because I want you guys to also take a look at something. And this is, the disgrace. Now, look at this, guys. Just take a look at this. This is coming from the vice president. Like, I'm talking about the vice president. I'm not talking about the vice president of the Football Association. Coming from the vice president of Argentina. Now, this is what she had to say. No corner list country is going to intimidate us for a football song for telling the truth that they do not want to admit. Stop foreigning indignation, hypocrite. Enzo, I am with you. Can you see? The reason why I said these people needs to be banned. Like, can you see? They are not even hiding it. They are not hiding it. They are basically saying they are not going to, apologize for anything or they are not going to do it. That is what the statement is talking about. A vice president of a country, the vice president of the country. Now, this guy said, Paul Dawkins says, anyone shocked by Argentina's VP crying victims and public backing Enzo on their president, sacking the sports minister for demanding squad apologize for racist chants should not be. Racist is a badge of honor in Argentina. They won't change. And that's the fact. Racism is a badge of honor for Argentina, and it will not change. Honestly, the fact alone that you have somebody, like the sports minister of Argentina come out and said the likes of Messi and the players should apologize. They should apologize. And what happened? The guy got sacked for it. Now, it says a minister fired for telling Messi to apologize for his teammates' racist chant after their Copa America victory. Look at it. Argentina fired their deputy sport minister for suggesting that Lionel Messi should apologize for his teammates singing a racist and homophobic song aimed at France after the Copa America victory on Sunday. So you have a man that comes out, even though he supports it, but what he believes that they messed up, they fucked up, and he's asked Messi to apologize. One thing we all know for sure is this man. No matter how you want to look at it, Messi is a big lad. People love that. People love him. He would have easily, if he came out and apologized, I think it will go down a bit. Though it will not really, I don't think it will but at least this man suggested for Messi to apologize. They sacked him. Today, it happened today. They sacked him. Today. It happened today. Now, on the article, it says, following a lackluster win, 1-1 win over Colombia in the 2024 Copa America final, midfielder Enzo Fernandez, so we know all those ones. Okay, now look at what is said here now. Julio Garo appeared on radio station and suggested Ubana play, that is radio station, and suggested the Argentina captain apologized for his team actions. Hours later, he was sacked by Argentina right wing right wing president. Like the president sacked the guy. You have the vice president coming outside to defend Enzo Fernandez Enzo Fernandez, and the president of the country sacking the deputy sports minister for such making a suggestion. So this is why I said I would really love to see how FIFA wants to address, you know, this issue. I want to see how FIFA are going to, address this issue because it's very, very interesting. It's a very, very interesting one, and I'm here for it. I want to see how FIFA is going to address this issue. Honestly, I want to see how FIFA want to address this issue. So, but let me know what you guys think on the comment section. Live yourself as well. Live yourself as well. Now we're going to Trent Alexander-Arnold, guys, because Real Madrid have come in. They are interested in this guy. Do I think he will leave? I would say yes. The possibility of Trent leaving for Real Madrid is high. And that's because when you look at the club is gone. You have a man like Anslot. He might come and want to do his own thing. And another thing you could say is this, guys. Trent has 1 year left on his contract. And there's every possibility whereby he wants to sign a new contract with an improved, salary as well. So maybe that's why all these are coming up. But I do believe Real Madrid are really, really interested in him. And him is also interested in joining Real Madrid. And this is an article coming from ESPN as well. And it says here, Real Madrid are reportedly interested in signing Liverpool star Trent Alexander-Arnold during the summer transfer window. The 25 years old has spent his entire career at Liverpool, has been linked with the Spanish giant in the past, but a deal never materialized. Now it says, given Alexander Arnold has entered the final year of his contract, it comes as a no surprise that Real Madrid have reignited their interest. As we all know, that is what we do best. We'll come for you when you have 1 year left or you are free. However, what may surprise Liverpool's fans is Arnold is said to be interested in the move. Yeah, I'm sorry. Real Madrid are a big boys club, man. Real Madrid, they are a big boys club. They are a big boys club. So I'm not surprised. Is he wants it. I'm not. Then it says Liverpool and their new manager and slot we need to keep hold of Arnold heading into the 2024-25 Premier League campaign. However, should Alexander Arnold remain at the club this season, having not yet agreed a new deal, he could leave for free next summer. At least, as it stands, Alexander Arnold has made 310 appearances for Liverpool, scoring 19 goals in all competitions for the Red. He also won the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, and Carabao Cup twice with the Merseyside side. Alexander Arnold has also represented his country 29 times in blah blah blah. So for me, it's either he's looking for a new deal, it's either he's looking for a new contract, or he honestly wants to join Real Madrid. And it's either Liverpool tries to make a deal with Real Madrid now, or they lose him for free next season, because we know for sure if they don't, put or give him a new contract this season, then the possibility of him ending up at Real Madrid for free next season will be very, very high. And that is something Real Madrid knows how to do very well. It is a club that knows how to get players into the club. Try Madrid. Real Madrid. They are very, very good at when it comes to getting players over the line. Very, very good at it. So it will be interesting to see what happened. So I want to go into the Calafiori. I don't know what is happening with this Calafiori deal because I don't know because before now, every one of us thought that Arsenal would have signed this guy already. We all believed that by now we're hearing who would have heard a year ago, but it has not happened. You know, and it says here Arsenal target Calafiori has reportedly been asked to attend. He has resumed preseason training with Bologna as the two clubs are struggling to agree on a fee for the defender. Gunners boss Mikel Arteta is need to bring the defensive reinforcement after finishing runners-up behind City for the second consecutive Premier League season. The North London have identified California as one of their top defensive candidates and have been attempting to push through a deal before their preseason tour of the USA begins next week. However, negotiation with Bologna are still are still at a standstill over 8.4 million difference in valuation. This is nonsense. Pay the money for this dude. Pay the money. Like, this is what I don't understand. So you are able to spend 65 million pounds or Kai Havertz, spend 150 million pounds, or 105 million pounds on Declan Rice. Then you are here struggling to pay 33 million. It's nonsense. Pay the money. Get this guy over the line. Get this deal done. I do not understand what is this guy even doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? And it says here as well from Central Goals, Arsenal move for Ricardo Calafiori has been stopped because the clubs cannot agree a fee. Gunners wants to use Jaco Kivio as a make waiter in the deal, but the Poland defender would prefer to join. What's it called? AC Milan. Arsenal, pay the money. You guys have this money. Pay it. I'm sorry. You have been paying before. Pay it. I don't understand in the world where you're able to splash out money for now it is official. This is Lenny Euro signing the contract officially. That is Lenny Euro signing the contract officially. He's signing the contract officially. 62 million pounds. That is what Manchester United have paid for this lad. Though they're going to pay it in how many terms? I think 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to pay it for 5 years. So let's see what it brings into the team, guys. I'll be here for it. You'll be here for it. And I think I'm not. I have something I want to talk about. I think I want to talk about Jao Neves as well. I think I want to talk about Jao Neves as well because I think there are talks between Jao Neves and PSG is ongoing. They've been given the green light to sign the player. It will be interesting to see if a deal can be done. And the last before the list is Scott McTominay. Because as we all know, Scott McTominay, what's it called? Fulham actually placed a bid of how much is what the bid? I think the bid was 80 million, and they rejected the deal. They rejected the deal. But one thing is that they've been talked that there's a possibility of United also getting Jao Neves for 59 million pounds. How true is that? I don't know. But I think PSG will get that done, honestly. Now, this is coming from Alice. Says Benfica will sell Jao Neves for 59. PSG closing in on the deal. If that is the case, then Manchester United should drop trying to sign Ugarte, which will fund PSG for Neves and go get Neves instead. Reportedly, 30 million bid and in talks for Casemiro with Saudi would allow us fund to get this deal done. For me, I don't think United are going to get 30 million pounds for McTominay from Fulham. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It is not happening. Like, I don't understand. Like, in what do you guys believe Scott McTominay is worth 30 million? Guys, come on. We've all seen this guy play football. He's crap, man. He's crap. So basically, what are basically telling me is that Scott McTominay is a better player over Donny van de Beek. Donny van de Beek was sold for £500,000. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Donny van de Beek was sold for £500,000, and you guys believe that you will sell Scott McTominay for 30 million. Come on, stop dreaming. Wake up. Wake up. Because if you actually believe that you're going to get 30 million for what's his name, then you are dreaming. Honestly. Then you are dreaming. Honestly. If people believe that there's a possibility that they are going to get or sell Scott McTominay for that amount of money, then they are crazy. Now I want to just say something quickly on this depot, because this guy is like, I don't know what to call him. Man. He pisses me off. Depot. Now this is what he has to say here. Then now he's calling out for Fana. Look how he said there. Rodrigo Depot calls out for Fana and other players. Just imagine. You don't really analyze the stadium chart. It's more about teasing. But I understand that people who have suffered from racism might not like it. But I think if any of Enzo's teammates feel offended, the way is to call him, not to post it on social media. Like, are you mad? This is what I'm talking about. Are you mad? She called him. Enzo was busy doing live video on Instagram, chanting songs. Why didn't you call him? Why did you call his players then? I think there is malice in this. They are trying to make it something it's not. It's very strange. Like kicking someone when they are down. Like, you're mad. This guy is crazy, man. This is why I don't like this guy. This is why I don't like him. This guy. This guy called the Paul is like he's a shit house, man. He's a shit house. He's that guy is a shit house. He pisses the hell out of me, man. Just imagine. Okay, this is just coming from Fabrizio Romano. It says here more on Victor Osimhen. It says, what did it say again? It says PSG have Osimhen's green light to project slash move. Work in progress on contracts. Negotiation between PSG and Napoli are now key part of the story. Not easy. If Osimhen leaves, Napoli will go for Lukaku. That is not even new. That is something we've known for a very, very, very long time. That is what we've known for a very, very, very long time. I think the deal will be done. Everybody will be happy, and everybody will go the way they want. Everybody will go the way they want to go. So it is what it is. Manchester remains interested in Delete and Brightweight. Come on, and I don't think they'll be able to get both of them. They are only going to get one among two players. One. Right. And there's an article somewhere that it says now there's an article that says the Chelsea fans demands the sales of Enzo Fernandez. This is this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Chelsea fans demand sales of Enzo Fernandez after racist scandal. Now, let me just read through an article. It says here on social media, Chelsea fans are calling for Enzo Fernandez to be sold following the racism scandal that has rocked the club. Enzo and a group of Argentina people, we know what happened, but Chelsea fans are calling for him to be sold. Do you guys think it will happen? Do you guys believe that Chelsea are going to put Enzo Fernandez up for sale? Whatever it is, man, let me know. Let me go to some chat, man, before I round up the show, guys. Um, Michelle says if selling McTominay makes it closer to get Ugarte or Neves, just do it in us. But it's the amount of money you guys want. Some fans are stupid. We had Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez, Babatov. We need a strong squad with players challenging each other. If we sign the late and Brightweight, does not mean Martinez and Euro. Martinez and Euro are rubbish. Have you seen Euro play though? You haven't seen Euro play. Like, who are you, man? Calm down. Patrick says, and that's great progress for Nico. Barcelona is moving fast. Hope they can seal the deal and welcome him soon. Exciting times ahead. Honestly, I think he's going to end up there. He is a supreme talent, but neither him or himself know whether he's a midfielder or a defensive midfielder. Ancelotti will settle the argument by using him in the midfield to take over from aging players of the game, Kroos and Modric. I think he's talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold. It will be a great move for the lad. Southgate does not rate him, yet a manager that won everything as a player and as a manager, I would take him next season. Madrid fan as well. I don't blame him. You don't have one career. You only have one career, and the way he's ridiculed by the English press. I do look at options as well. Talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold, but I guess we just have to just wait and see what happens. If the deal will get done, time will tell. We'll know if Madrid are able to get the deal over the line. Time shall tell. But one thing about Madrid, we all know them for what they are. They wouldn't just call them Madrid for anything. They are the biggest club in the world. They get this done. So that's one thing for sure. I believe they'll get this deal done as well. So that'll be it. Well, guys, if anything happen again, we'll come online, react to it. But from now, that is all I have for you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Good night, guys. I have a wonderful night rest. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and also smash the like button, man. It helps the channel tremendously. Good night, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one, man.